So when you have a problem, find a way to be creative and really fix it. You can fix it with sending their family to the movies. You can fix it with a gift basket. You can, the opportunities are endless with how we can fix things with individuals, because again, people don't do this. And I am Sandler sales trained. I highly recommend it. And Sandler is right next door. And on the wall in the Sandler sales room, it says, if your competition is doing it, don't do it. Don't do it. So look around and see what everybody else is doing and don't do it. Figure out what you can do differently and figure out what you can do more extraordinarily. Now, I'm not telling everyone to go out and start ticking off all your customers and causing all kinds of havoc and problems so you can increase your loyalty. However, when a problem arises, just look at that and say, wow, this is an opportunity for really good customer service and really good customer loyalty. Because we want to go for raving fans. We don't want just happy, satisfied customers. We want raving fans. Raving fans are those individuals that give you referrals. So your goal in your mind should be to be the most referred person in your industry. And I challenge all of you to take that on as your 2015 goal of being the most referred person in your industry. Imagine if 90 to 95% of your referrals of your new business came from referrals. That will happen when you deliver awesome service and when you go above and beyond and when you take problems and soar to new heights because you delivered amazing, outstanding service and recovery. So talk about right now 5 ways to supercharge your customer service recovery. This is the interaction here. So let's throw out some ideas. We've already talked about gift baskets, and we've talked about sending movies, sending a family to the movies. What else could you do? If you got bad customer service, maybe flip it around. If you had bad customer service, what would make you happy?
The number one thing to me is deal with it quickly and efficiently. Don't let it drag on. Don't put it on the back burner. Make it your number one priority.
So that is really good, but how can that be awesome? Because that should just be what you do anyway.
No. No, I would challenge that is not the case.
Not in your industry?
Not in our industry.
Okay.
Usually they go to the back of the line, and
all
that's
right.
the problem.
There you go. We're going to give you a little reward for that. $100,000. You can make $100,000 with if you're different in your industry, as long as that's different, then that is outstanding and awesome. Perfect. Karen.
When I bought a car with my daughter last year at a local car dealership, they said some nasty things to me at the end. And I complained, and they said, well, he didn't mean it, I guess. So I put it on social media, and then I get a call from the manager of the dealership. But to go above and beyond would have been the owner of the dealership to elevate it as opposed to just try to smooth it over, because they just kind of dismissed that person as kidding as opposed to having made some very negative comments. So that was very mediocre to me, and it left me with, I'm never buying a car from them again.
Excellent.
So they lost a customer for life because saying nasty things to me at the end. But had they resolved it quickly, I didn't expect a gift basket, but if it had elevated that the owner felt, that they should be involved in something like that, that probably would have resolved it.
Awesome, awesome. Now I am going to make a point. You wouldn't expect a gift basket. None of us would expect. So imagine if we're the ones, all 50 of us, however many are in this room, what if we're the ones sending the gift baskets? How amazing and awesome is that going to be? And what kind of pay it forward message are we sending out into the community? Like somebody once said, if you want to be the change, if you want to see change, you've got to be the change. So we have to be those ones to take the next step. Yes, a call from the owner would have been fabulous, but a gift basket would have been awesome. Or sending movie tickets. Movie tickets are reasonable. They're something you can do with your whole family, and it's recognizing your whole family, not just you, the consumer. Yes.
I think one of the ways to get great customer service is be present time. Don't be thinking about what happened this morning or what you need to do later. Give them your undivided attention, and that's great customer service.
It's excellent customer service, and they talked a lot about that in the fish video of being present and being there. And it sounds so simple because we think, well, we should just do that anyway, but we live in this society that's so average, and people just are not present. We're always on the next 15 minutes or the next 20 minutes or what's going to happen this afternoon or how many sit in a coffee shop. And they're like having a meeting here with David Woodruff. Sorry, I always call you Woodrow. Woodruff, like the president. That was a joke. And I'm looking over his shoulder like, yeah, David, that's great. Yeah, oh, there's Susan. Hey, Susan. Yeah, hey. Oh, there's Mary Kay. Mary Kay. Yeah, David, sounds great. So really be present, be in the moment, and that is, again, simple things like that make you awesome, not average. Anything else? Anybody else got, yes?
Well, if it's a product that you've sold and it comes flawed or damaged, when you replace it with the model up.
Oh, excellent! Yes! Woo! Let's get some round of applause for that one. Good job. Yes.
There's a local mortgage broker that gave a seminar at the Peninsula Club last year, and he was talking about the middle, because everybody tends to do stuff at the front and the back. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, at the closing, he sends the landscaping crew to just knock it out. So when people get to the house, it's all...
I love that. That's perfect. I love that. Love that. Love that. Anybody, were you saying something? No? Okay. All right. Excellent ideas. Be positively charged. At the end of the day, you have your 24-hour action plan. Be positively charged. And I am in the process of trademarking just so you know, that concept. I am trademarking Be Positively Charged, and I'm actually working up a whole concept in my head about positively charged. Be positively charged every day. Get up, and when you get out of bed, just say, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm awesome. Give yourself a little uplift. Give yourself a little affirmation. When you see those football players walking onto the field in the playoff games, many of them are wearing earphones. Now, this is not just an advertisement for the new Bose earphone collection. They actually wear them to block out negativity. They're blocking out negative noise. Some of them are listening to affirmations. Some of them are listening to upbeat music. Listen to some of your favorite songs in the morning. This guy rocks out with his wife every morning. Rocks out here.
In what way?
Woo! Yes!
No, it's not this. No, actually at 4 a.m. Terry and I are having band practice.
Yeah, right.
Seriously.
That's a code word, John?
And if you believe that, I'll tell you another fish story.
Bring your A game. Bring your A game. When you take your underwear off, your underwear's your B game, throw your B game in the clothes hamper. Leave your B game in the clothes hamper. And let that kind of be a signal to you. You see your clothes hamper in the morning, you say, that's my B game. I've got my A game. Yes?
I went to a seminar probably 30 years ago, and anyway, and the guy was, he said, when you get up in the morning and you're kind of like, then you say, you go to the bathroom mirror when you're getting dressed, and you say, you look in the mirror and you say, when you're down and out, throw up your hands and shout, it's gonna be a great day.
Woo! I love that! That is fantastic! 100 grand a Butterfinger. Okay, that was fantastic. Remember to think outside the box. Think outside the box. If it seems normal, if it seems average, if it seems, well, this is easy, everyone could do this, then probably everyone is doing it. Think about what you can do to be awesome, what you can do to be different. Leave that impression, leave that mark. I want to see people walking around with s'mores and pineapples and bananas when I start going to Water Bean and Starbucks. And then I will know that there have been some awesome people having coffee here this morning. Be awesome. Play your A game. You are a champion. Debbie, you're a champion. Yay! Does anybody have any questions, any comments, any other conversation they want to share?
Can I take props home?
The props are for my next seminar, so you are welcome to come to my next seminar and dress this way. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You are very upbeat, as are, there's several of us that always have a persona of being upbeat and energetic. And so that is your A game, but then people expect that as the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do how do you become even more when you already have that kind of incredible energy? That's our expectation. So then the next time I meet you, how do you then raise that bar if you already start out so energetic, so passionate?
That's a great question. That becomes your brand because there's so few of us out there. So that becomes our brand and that becomes who you are, and people just know that you've raised the bar. I mean, the reality is if you look at the Waldorf Astoria, they've raised the bar really, really high. And that's their bar, and they just meet that every single day. But you can always change it up. You can always look for new things to do. You can always just take a look at, what did I do last time? How can I take that a step up? And I think that's a great, great question, because when you are an athlete, when you have been awarded the MVP, like Aaron Rodgers, and you're on top of your game, how can you go a little bit further? And you have to just take a look at, what have I done? Now what's the challenge? It becomes a personal challenge to yourself. What haven't I done? How many more power notes can I write? How many more little bananas can I, get out there and give away? What else can I do to really exceed and that bar that I've set for myself? But you'll do it. And sometimes it's just a matter of maintaining that bar and maintaining that level that you've set for yourself.